Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hazami and I'm from English Education Department E-Class. Today I want to present our material from the first till the last materials. The first material I want to talk about the young language learners. Children are unique learners because they can easily imitate what they heard about, what they show. They can easily imitate. For example, like language, when we talk about, they can imitate what they talk about. So define two kinds characteristics of children's. The first characteristic is 5 to 7 years old, and the second one is 8 to 10 years old. And the first 5 to 7 years old, they can speak based on their thinking. Of course, when they 5 to 7 years old, they can speak based on their thinking. They talk what they heard. They can tell you what they did. They get, when they learn, they get bored quickly. They can use logical reasoning. They like to learn while playing. Of course, when they children, they like to learn while playing a game. For example, like when we teach the of alphabet, we have to play. We have to teach them while playing a game, like singing and many others. And 8 to 10 years old, they can tell the differences between fact and fictions because they can decide what is the fact and fictions, and they know the differences between fact and fictions, and then they have defined views about what they like and don't like doing. Of course, when they 8 to 10 years old, they have defined what thing that they like, what thing that they don't like, and then they ask questions all the time. Of course, when they 8 to 10 years old, in their mind always ask question all the time. For example, what is alphabet, what is an animal, and many others. And the last is they are able to work with others and learn from others. Of course, in these years, in this age, they are able to work with their friends, to learn from their friends. That is the characteristic of children's. The second one is classroom management and atmosphere. Classroom management refers to the way the teacher organizes and controls the behaviors, movement, and interaction of students during the class. When we teach children, we have to know how to organize our students. For example, when we teach them, we put many other things surrounding us. For example, like put in our class, put on the walls as you can. For example, calendars, posters, postcards, pupils, drawings, writings, and many others. So in the classroom management, we have to know, we must know how to set table during the learning process or in our classroom. That way students can easily listen and easily understanding what is being taught. For example, like arranging the decks, this one. Arrangement A, you can teach the whole class easily. You can have group work for some of the time with the class working in groups of 4 and good for pupils to sit in groups even if they are doing individual or classwork, since it is then much more natural for them to talk to each other, lets you do fair work easily, leaves you a space in the middle of the classroom for more general activities. It gives you room to play games, tell stories, act out dialogues, and etc. And arrangement B. Arrangement B can work in very easily. This makes it easier for students because they can directly see the teacher who is teaching. It gives you room to play games, tell stories, act out tasks, and etc. In classroom management, we have to give our students a classroom language they can use for ask questions, they can use for interact communication with each other. For example, like good morning, good afternoon, bye, can I please? Sorry, I don't know, I don't understand, I can't. What is the call in English? What is called? What who is book is that? President is that? Make effectively of the students to understand about the language. And the third topic I want to talk about topic based work. Topic based work, it means that emphasize on a subject, a topic or theme. Emphasize the subject or topic used is usually based on the experiences of the students. The design of the classroom activity is also based on the topic. Topic based work, it means that you have to focus in one subject or theme. For example, if you want to talk about animal, you have to focus on animal. Don't talk many others, don't talk others. Focus in one subject from the first until the last of the class. The importance of topic based work. The first lessons are easier to understand and examine. You can motivate them to learn the new language. Students can assign word, functions, structure, and situation to a specific topic. Thematic teaching allows the teacher to teach a particular subject in depth. It is easier for students to memorize and understand the lesson. Allows the teacher to customize the materials. And the next one is the step to set topic based work. First, you have to choosing your topic and you have to focus in that topic, for example like animal. And the second one is planning time. You have to planning your time. The last, you have to collecting the materials. For example, like animal, you have to collecting the animal words like lion, cat, rabbit, and many others. If you want to focus in the stand of animal, you have to focus on that. Don't talk more about the animal. You have to focus on 10 animal. The function and situations, methods and activities, and the last is assessment. Activities and materials in topic based work. The first topic is, for example, like fruits. Our material is pictures of fruits collected by the teachers, videos of fruits, songs and rhymes, actual fruits, stories about fruits, and the situation and the functions. Vocabulary work, fruit cards and actual fruits, picture cards without the name. When we teach our student, we have to collect the pictures of fruit, videos of fruits, and the actual fruits. The situation and functions, The fruit cards and actual fruits, picture cards without the name. That is our strategy when we want to teach our students. So the student can understand easier to memorize the vocabulary of animal or fruits. And the next materials, planning to teach English for children. Why good teachers plan their work? It makes life much easier for you in the classroom. It saves time. You know what you will need for each lesson. It helps to balance your lessons. It gives you security and confidence, which is passed on to the pupils. And then I want to talk about 3 strategies of planning. The first one is long-term planning. It means that long-term planning, that you have planned, that you have set from the first until the last. For example, in this month, what thing that you want to do, and then and ATG. And the second one is short-term planning. Unit of work. For example, in this today, you want to teach your student what thing that you have to teach. You plan your strategies, you plan your activities from the first until the last, from the first day and the second day, for example. And the third one is lesson planning. It means that individual lessons. And the lesson planning has to be done before every lessons. Writing very detailed plans. And last, some points in making lesson plans. Make the organization of your classroom as easy as possible. Link this lesson with previous lesson. The time of day is important. Indicate how much time for each activity. Have more activity than you think you will need. And the last is balance. Okay, the last material is using media in teaching English for children. Using media, for example, media that we want to use when learning process. The first, puppets, class mascot, paper dolls, English corner, cardboard, boxes, picture cards, card games, and many others. That material for you and your pupils to make, and material for you to collect. For example, yogurt cartons, assort ribbons, old cards, postcard, cotton reels. Okay, maybe that's all for me. If I have any mistake, I do apologize. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.